Welcome back to Doom Eternal. All the Hell Priests are dead. What now?
Time to cheat, apparently.
The Con Maker has overloaded your systems. Vega has no control over...
The answer is everything goes to shit.
It sure seems like it.
Let the culling continue. The human race you fight to protect would have survived. Now I will resurrect the icon of sin.
Okay, but what's she talking about? She was gonna kill everyone.
World in ruins.
Yeah. Maybe, like, it would have survived because me.
And this will be yet another world you brought to existence.
I just wouldn't kill everyone, just most people.
This stronghold will now serve as your prison. With no power, you can do no more harm.
Oh no. I'm surrounded by imps and gargoyles. Whatever will I do? Well, that was wacky. Anyway.
Went hard into BFG Division to just immediately stop.
Yeah, I shot my BFG at BFG Division.
And you divided them by 0.
She didn't know you had the demonic crucible. In the end, the very power source you sought to eradicate from Earth is now what will help you save it.
The mission on Sentinel Prime was a success. The demonic consumption of...
Yeah, now we have to use Argent Energy to fuel our ship, and Sammy Boy is just reveling in it.
He's
You must get to
chuffed
the
as hell.
city of Taras Nabad to retrieve your crucible before it is too late. Without it, the Titan cannot be stopped.
Setting the portal to Taras Nabad.
I was there. How you know? Taras Nabad.
Yeah, Taras Nabad. It is the most annoying level in the game. And for a number of reasons, just outside of it being pretty difficult. It's probably my least favorite level. It can eat my ass. But first, let's go ahead and do some stuff around here first.
It does sound like an Indian chicken dish.
Well, then it would eat my ass in another way. Right. Only one more Empyrean key left.
You're so close to having the good shit.
The good. Zrrt. Anyway, let's put these in here. I believe, yes, this is the last weapon mod. Or, nope, second to last. The energy shield for the chain gun is actually very good. It makes you pretty much immune to front-facing damage while you use it.
It did look like the door closed on you.
Wouldn't be the first time.
It's good, but it's not as cool.
It's not as cool. It keeps you alive. Ooh, there's another secret over there as well. But let's just finish off the weapon mod circle. Because these are the last 2 weapon mods. So I do not believe, in fact, I'm positive you can't get the last 2 weapon mods without opening these doors. You can't find them in other levels or anything. Remote detonation. I still don't get it.
I know there are people who swear by it, but it's like, I hate it. I hate it.
Yeah. Lock-on is much more interesting. Let's listen to some Quake music. I've never played Quake, but I'm sure this song rocks.
Some of the Quake games are really good.
Some of them.
I know what I fucking said.
Yeah, I believe you. I heard Quake 4 isn't very good.
No.
Look at that ridiculous piece of shit.
It's ugly as sin.
It is the last costume you unlock in-game. The rest you unlock via achievements or events.
Where'd the green glow go?
I don't know. We got ourselves the original Sentinel training armor that the Doomslayer wore while he was in training with the Sentinels, as you could guess.
Finally. You can show off how completely fucking shredded you are.
We're actually going to do that next episode. I forget to change the costume this one.
I like that they're called gym clothes, like it's just a t-shirt and some sweats.
This is the Resistance Network, broadcasting live from inside the Arctic safe zone.
Also, my favorite Quake-related story is that Quake 4, there was supposed to be a big twist where you turn into a Strogg to say it is part of the main game. But it was supposed to be like this big twist hidden, and then marketing just plastered it on the back of the fucking case. So it just outright said the big twist directly on the case, and the dev team were absolutely furious.
Oh god, yeah.
This is an ARC broadcast.
Alright, time to go piss myself. I mean... No, there's no backing out of that. Let's go.
Given the way you described it before, it just sounds like more shitting yourself, but...
It's a cool looking level. Another kind of new color palette for Doom. Glowy gray, yellowish kind of deal.
Your crucible is still embedded in the
Sorry.
Titan that attacked this Sentinel city.
Quit interrupting me.
Battle against the demons in this world, where the legend of the Slayer began.
So we're gonna find ourselves our own crucible. What is that?
Painkiller.
It's pretty fucking rad.
I mean, if you remember the end of the previous game, I'm assuming that's what it is.
Yeah, pretty much. Also, I've already missed a secret. I will get it at the end.
God, that's the absolute best feeling. Oh,
Oh,
jeez, what?
It was just like the leg. It's like Colonel Sanders chucking a chicken thigh at me.
Broke the sound barrier, Jesus.
Dual switches, you'll see several of these in this level. They're always fun. Speaking of always fun... Ah! Hey, buddy. This time we have a cacodemon and some laser zombies to deal with while fighting him. I'm just gonna chainsaw this boy, get some ammo back.
Get bitten anyway.
Yeah, that was the dog, though. The Marauder dog.
Oh yeah, the dog he throws at you.
Yeah, exactly. I wish he did throw it, literally.
Just fastball special that shit, yeah.
City of Taurus, Nevada.
Still not that big a deal, Marauders. There's some harder ones.
According to the Codex, the city would have been lost had it not been for the
Oh.
arrival
Oh, and I got the headshot mastery. Great. So now my headshots are explosive. A very good secret down here.
Yes.
It's beautiful. I do play that on our last trip to the Fortress of Doom. But it's very hidden. It's actually down by the Ripatorium. So it's in the last place you'd look. So I spent a good, 5 minutes wandering around the place trying to find it.
That, you mean it's in the place that plays BFG Division?
Oh, well, shit, I guess that makes sense.
Like him waddling up to the side, like, it's my turn. It's my cue.
No!
Each shot he knew less and less of what to do with himself, too.
It's the best the Mancubus can do in terms of strafing. Those little stubby feet. Do more damage to frozen demons. Faster ledge grabbing and monkey bar swinging. Those a few upgrades for weapons I probably won't use. Oh, never mind, I use the Arbalest a lot.
Also, yeah, I always appreciate that feeling of, looking at your inventory and just oh shit, yeah, actually I have a bunch of armor tokens, don't I, huh?
There's actually still one currency up there that we have yet to use. I believe we're going to find what that is this episode. Alright, here's problem number 1 with Taurus Nabad. This room. Thank you, tutorial. This bastard is back. let's find him first, and I'm going to explain why I hate this room, besides the fact that he's here! The Archvile's returned!
Yeah.
He is essentially a walking buff totem. He summons super-powered glowing red enemies, and will continue to summon them until he dies. Like this. Fuck this guy. He can also, like, put up a shield, he can teleport, and he can also shoot waves of fire at you. Here's my problem. The Archvile's really tough. He should be a very high priority enemy when you find him. Always take him out as fast as you can. My problem is the room he's in. It was about this point in the game when I was playing first, when I turned off tutorials because I was tired of them spoiling things for me. But since this room is so fucking big, I saw all of these enemies spawning and glowing red, and I had no idea what was happening, so I just kept fighting them until I noticed this wall of flames off on one of the balconies, and I saw it was an Archvile doing everything. So I think this was a very poor choice to introduce the Archvile, because no other fight in this game makes his presence so mysterious. I would not have done that if I made this game.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect him to just hide out in a corner.
I mean, that's what the Archvile has always done, though. That's the thing.
A bit, but...
I remember them stomping around, like, you see them.
Yeah, he had to see you in order to attack you. But in this game, he's more of a support, I guess, because he's always spawning enemies.
It feels like a wasted opportunity, then, for the buff totem to be called something more like an arch totem. If the Archvile does roughly the same thing, like, you can imply they're connected somehow.
Oh, that would make sense. But it's not exactly the same. The buffs from the buff totem are different from the superpowered enemies the Archvile brings up, but they're similar. So, one mission in this game, in this level rather, is to do 3 different glory kills on pain elementals. Now, there are more pain elementals later, but there's not a lot, so I wanted to make sure not to waste my opportunity. So I'm just going to continuously fail this secret encounter so that a pain elemental spawns each time, so I can get this done quickly. So I'm going to cheese it a little bit, essentially.
Okay. I was a little confused there. I thought maybe it was like a survival encounter.
No. That Doom Hunter actually makes this encounter a real pain in the ass when you're actually trying to do it. So there's the second one. And here's the third one. And once I do this, I will actually do this encounter for real. The thing is, you have to know how to very quickly take out a Doom Hunter. They are an enemy that you really can't take out too quickly. So this is, I'd say, one of the harder optional challenges in the game. Plus, I mean, the pain elemental itself being very tanky. This is one where you need to really optimize your timing with everything you do. Ugh, I hate that one under the eyelid. That's just gross.
BioShock Infinite flashbacks.
Oh no.
Fucking Prey. Just the first time you get a neuromod is the worst.
Whew. That zombie counts, and I had less than 1 second left to kill him. Another annoyance. This room is full of secrets. I don't know if this is just me, but I never remember how to get to a lot of them. So we are going to be doing a fair amount of secret hunting at the end of this episode.
I feel like you forget just because it's so dense. So it's just a lot to remember all at once.
Yeah, especially this room. Because this room has like 3 secrets in it.
That's a weird one.
Including this. A mastery token. This lets you bypass the mastery challenge for one of your weapon mods, so that you don't have to do it and you just get the mastery right away. Very useful for weapons that you, with an annoying mastery challenge you don't want to fucking deal with. Nah, that doesn't seem too bad.
I can hear the gears turning.
Here, ultimate cooling. I have to kill like 3 enemies or 4 enemies with 1 burst 10 times. I can't see myself actually doing that since I used the burst on stronger enemies. So, fuck it. Mastery token it. Hi.
Hey, buddy.
Hey! What a dick! Anyway.
Suck my dick, copper.
Am I the hell police?
The hellies.
Annoyance number 3. There's swimming in this game. It actually sucks quite a bit. Another instance where, man, keep the tutorials on the whole game. I did not know that your dash broke what you could normally punch when you're swimming, so I spent a lot of time figuring out what to do in this room.
How do I punch underwater? Please tell me.
And the swimming itself feels really weird. The momentum of it doesn't feel quite right, and getting out of the water when it's not just an incline out, it's weirdly difficult to do. So yeah, I could live without the swimming.
It is written that your hatred for the demons gave the people of Argentinur hope, as it does now on Earth.
Hey. That tickled.
Congrats, your unrelenting hatred gives people hope.
That makes me feel good.
That didn't make me feel good.
He was ready. He was hopping with joy.
He was excited to meet the Doomslayer.
Oh god. Can you imagine if there are any demons who are like big fans of the Doomslayer and they meet him one day?
I would love that, actually. They just come up with like a stone tablet and a chisel asking for his autograph.
Is that basically how he's got the Praetor armor?
I think so, something like that.
I hate it.
I like how instead of the little cartoon heart, there was a question mark. Do I feel?
I'm the Riddler. What do you call a die? Ow, what?
This is the divinity machine.
We must move. Quickly. There are those who would seek to stop me.
And if you've read the Codex entries in the last episode, you know who that is. That is the Seraphim, Samur Maker.
Take it. It will give you strength. Help you on your journey.
Clean your teeth.
Still not sure how I feel about Doom Marine being specially enhanced and not just like sheer fucking force of will.
It explains how he's able to do what he does more efficiently, rather than him just being like a human who happens to be like ridiculously strong for no reason. So that's how Samur Maker gave Doomslayer his powers in the Divinity Machine. That's a lot of dumb words I just said.
Sure was.
It's just they can't name them like Jim or Dave. They have to give them names like this that feel otherworldly. But it's always ever so slightly awkward.
This game fucking loves proper nouns more than anything else.
I thought you were gonna get bleh. I thought you were gonna say this game is ever so awkward.
I mean, the storytelling, yes, actually. Like with the proper noun issue.
I don't know, man. I've played Code Vein. Code Vein gives everything a proper noun.
They're like real words, though.
You're right. Also, I'm getting my ass kicked. Hold up. I'm so low on ammo.
Then don't be.
I think I was also out of chainsaw fuel somehow.
Look, Jacob, anything is impressive if you set your sights low enough. Don't fucking trip over that bar you set.
That's how I get through my days at work. I just expect the worst day ever, so when it's not the worst day ever, I'm like, hey, that day wasn't so bad.
And you work in a call center, you gotta do that to live.
I know.
God, I'm sorry.
I mean, it could be worse, but it could be better. So while this fight's going on, it's just a fight, a particularly tough one. I mean, look at all this. As of recording, the trailer and release date for Doom Eternal: The Ancient Gods Part 2 comes out tomorrow, and it's confirmed to be the final piece of DLC. So we'll see if I feel like doing the DLC right after the main campaign. I'm not going to guarantee it. Doom Eternal may still go on a bit of a break after the main campaign, but yeah, as soon as I can, I will do the Ancient Gods. Jesus Christ, I've already lost 2 lives in this fight. There we go.
It's a lot.
Yeah, that was a toughie. This level itself is really difficult, actually. Now that the majority, if not all of the heavy demons have now been introduced with the Archvile coming in, it's gonna get a lot more hectic now.
I still fondly remember when they showed off the Doom Eternal trailer, how fucking everyone lost it when they saw the goddamn Archvile in there.
I know the Archvile has a very distinct love-hate relationship with the Doom community. Because, I mean, we all hate him, but, I mean, what are you going to do, not have him? I feel like people were disappointed he wasn't in 2016. They had the Summoner, which is kind of like an Archvile.
Summoner's super manageable, though.
Very, yeah. But that itself is disappointing. Hey, Slayer Key. The final Slayer Key of the game. And the final Slayer door. And more water. I hate this area. Annoyance number 4. More swimming. Swimming puzzle solving.
Put on your swimming lab coat.
Blech. This water's gross. It's also toxic, so if your rad suit goes down, it's gonna start hurting you, which... It doesn't make much sense. Doomslayer goes through so much, but some yucky water starts to hurt him. I don't get it.
It's super gross. Look at that water. Actually, so the thing is, like, when you're in the water, it is incredibly clear.
Yeah, I know.
It's just gunky on top. It's just an oil spill.
Yeah.
Just algae on top.
An evil spill.
Can't make up your mind.
I hate this area. It always takes me way too long to figure out what to do. There it is. It's a switch you gotta shoot. I probably shouldn't use the bolt, the precision bolt for that, because it uses more ammo, and there's no real reason to do that.
Does it matter?
Nah, I'll get it back. Okay.
So this level really loves buttons and switches.
Now for the final Slayer Gate, and if I remember correctly, they definitely go all out for the last one. This one's not nice.
They really do like hiding these in sewers.
Yeah, this game's gunky. Oh, right off the bat. Again, you see an Archvile, you forget about everything else in the world until you kill him.
Yeah!
He is absolutely one of the most dangerous enemies in the game. One thing I don't like about the Archvile's design, it's gonna sound weird, his posture is too good. Like, the Archvile in Doom 2 had this lurch that made him a lot more intimidating and creepy, but the Archvile has better posture than me, which makes me feel like... It makes me feel insecure, first of all, but that's beside the point. He's just so distinguished looking, and that's not how I saw the Archvile.
He worked on his posture because it was ruining his back, and he really needed to work on it.
Maybe that's how he got more powerful.
Exactly.
His powers in the posture.
He's no longer going through back pain because of his posture.
And what doesn't help actually is there's like a Men in Black style event for this game. Not like literally Men in Black, but I think it was like inspired by sci-fi movies like that. And one of the Archvile skins you could unlock was the Archvile in a suit and sunglasses.
Damn though, that's good.
Yeah, they have fun with the skins in the multiplayer. There's also one for the, well, it's not a, well, it is a skin. There's a skin that colors the Revenant like how he looks in Doom 2. But there's also, along with it, a, like, menu pose and character introduction where he's just, like, jittering like he's animated like the original sprite. I'm stuck. Anyway. And that's just cute.
If it was a Men in Black thing, what they could have done is if they kept the lurching posture, it could have just been Vincent D'Onofrio from that movie. All gross and melting.
Confession, I maybe saw Men in Black once and maybe rode the ride. So I'm not, like, that's my knowledge of Men in Black.
Do you know the Cockroach Man?
I think I do, yes.
That's Vincent D'Onofrio.
Got it, okay. Then it's funny.
Rather, Vincent D'Onofrio played him.
Oh yeah, I'd hope that the actor doesn't look like that. I'm still going. I mean, to be honest, once the Archvile dies, oh, never mind. I was gonna say it's not so bad beyond that. It's just a few strong enemies. Now we got a Tyrant, and I'm pretty sure I saw a Baron of Hellblade in the corner of my eye. Or maybe not. No, I don't think I did, actually. There is still a Tyrant, so just keep moving and he won't cause you any trouble.
I'm glad you know what's going on.
This is a hectic game. It's hard to watch. It's entertaining to watch, in my opinion, but it like, to somebody who hasn't played it, I imagine it is hard to follow.
I'm sure you get a sixth sense for it.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, man.
One thing I love about the Tyrant is since he's so big, his glory kills are so long and they feel very good. Just take the gargoyle's head.
It's very rude.
Hey, I think you might be the last enemy. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. I love when the last enemy's just like a little weak guy trying to get away from you. There we are. The final Slayer Gate and the final Empyrean Key. Next time we're going... Oh, it sounds like the episode's ending. It's not. Next time we're going to use them all and unlock whatever the Empyrean Keys unlock. Again, the tutorials will spoil that for you. I won't. Because I think it's really cool and a nice surprise.
Now that you mention it, there's no, like, fear mechanic, is there?
Like with the enemies run away if they're afraid of you?
Yeah.
There might be. It might be kind of subtle, but I do remember sometimes an imp or something would be running away from me if they're, like, alone or something. So I can't confirm it, but that might be the case. That gargoyle was, like, going hard.
He was gonna be the one. He was gonna do it. He was gonna kill you.
The promotion he would have gotten.
Finally, he'll become a Viscount of Hell.
Goodbye. I'm telling you. Fucking Archviles, take him out by all means. You feel like you're wasting a BFG shot on him. You're not. You're just being efficient.
That was a good ending.
I think, honestly, this would have been a better place to introduce the Archvile. Since it's smaller, you could have actually fucking seen him. This place looks cool. Alright, another secret encounter. This time on Doom Eternal Secret Encounters, how fast can you beat a Marauder? And one zombie for ammo. Two of them, excuse me.
This is weird.
I love their expressionless faces.
Yeah, putting a timer on an enemy that you need to wait in order to attack feels rude.
It's a bit rude. I mean, the Marauder's rude. His whole design is rude.
Yeah, I always find waiting for a fight very annoying.
One thing I want to say about the Marauder, the strategy I use with the shotgun and the ballista, sometimes I used to feel like, this is a bit cheesy. I don't know if I feel so good doing that. But then I saw a loading screen tip that essentially shows you how to do that. So it's encouraged by the game. It doesn't matter. It's a single player game. Who cares? But also, you know what? I'm guilt free now. So here's our crucible we used to take down a Titan way back in the day. Let's take it. Badass sword. Here we go. All right.
Oh, well.
So Sammy said that removing the crucible would awaken the Titan. It didn't. I'm guessing it's because the blade is still in there.
Maybe like a secret technique that they tell you.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Why glow blue?
I don't know. I was kind of looking forward to it, though. I thought I was going to fight the Titan. That'd be an incredible boss, but no.
Maybe they considered it and it became too much of a problem, so like that was their way of tying up the knot since they already had the assets.
Yeah, maybe. I imagine designing a boss that big would be hard.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I can't imagine a super huge boss like that would be that fun for this style of gameplay.
I would be interested to see how they can make it work, though.
If.
Yeah. Oh, also, there's a Marauder here, too. They're gonna start... Marauders are gonna be more common, as you can tell. Jesus. You know what? It's the damn Whiplash that makes this fight a lot more annoying. Whiplash plus Marauder is not my favorite combo.
Everyone knows that it's Archvile Marauder.
Oh, Lord, please no.
Nobody ships those two.
Well, challenge accepted. I need ammo. They're two of the more humanoid enemies, so it's maybe easier. Oh, here's a good glory kill.
Oh, nice.
It's there that I realized that the Marauder's kind of small. Like, I think he's shorter than the Doomslayer. I kind of wish he was, like, a good foot taller. I think it'd be more intimidating. Oh! Hello, sir. Crack's right there, Jacob. Please go back. Find the crack. Thank you.
Yeah, I'd argue that was worth it.
Who said I was short?
Let me at him. Let me at him.
A tiny Marauder punching Doom Guy's foot. I need that.
In his tiny wolf.
The world world of Argent Denur has fallen. Divided, the demonic energy flows now to the south, and the society you once knew has been replaced by a corrupted world under Maker rule. It did not need to end this way.
Samuel's awfully knowledgeable about all this.
As I say, Sammy boy, how did you learn this?
They told me, and I believed them.
It's like the timeline in this game just confuses the hell out of me.
You know what? I can't argue that. I'm not sure I could explain it myself. And like another thing, I tried to do a little research to see where Doom 3 went into this equation. I feel like Doom 3's events may have just happened separately from everything that's happening here. I'm almost positive that Doom 3's main character is not the Doomslayer, because they look nothing alike.
Yeah, no, Doom 3's main character, I'm pretty sure, is very much different.
And the events of Doom 3 are never mentioned. The events of Doom 64 are mentioned more than Doom 3.
There's Doom Guy, and then there's Doom Dude.
Doom Fella.
No, I think the one in Doom 3 actually had a fucking name.
Dan Guy.
Dan Guy. What you may be thinking of is the name of the Doom Guy in the Doom novels that were released back in the 90s, Flynn Taggart, which is actually the code you would want to enter on the PC back at the Fortress of Doom to unlock Doom 1. Or, no, it was Doom 2 to unlock it. Regardless, you type in Flynn Taggart, you unlock one of the games.
That was sick, bro.
You think Doomslayer had any, like... Well, no, because the codex said friend to none when describing his relationship with the Sentinels. I was like, did he have any, like, buds he'd talk at the water cooler with? History of the Sentinels is still going.
Napalm belch.
That's a curse if I ever heard one. Don't burp. You'll blow out your whole city.
Christ. And with the amount of soda I drink.
Oh no. Thorn, you're in trouble. Oh, hello, Monkey Bar. Hello, Monkey Bar.
Hello, Monkey Floor.
Getting a lot of lives. I'm up to 15 now.
Yay.
And keep in mind, I've lost like 3 or 4 in this level now.
I've stopped caring because they just hover around the same number.
Yeah. I get one and I lose one.
Also, you were right. Doom 3 main character does not have a name. He's just referred to as the Marine.
Oh, yeah. It's so different that I can't blame it for not really doing much to try to fit it into this game's canon. The closest thing is that there's like this cube that's important to that game that you can find in the Fortress of Doom's rec room, and apparently on Olivia Pierce's desk in the last game. But that's like the only Doom 3 thing that this game has.
The Soul Cube.
Yeah, I think that's what it was called.
Also, yeah, Doomslayer is everyone but the Doom 3 main character, essentially.
It does make sense because I don't imagine Doom Guy would be at all afraid of the forces of hell at this point, but someone else would be.
True.
If they're going with a more horror theme.
Yeah, also, Doom 3's character was very much distinct because they tried to do their own thing with it.
Yeah. I'm not sure I'd say that Doom 3's main character was afraid. I think the game was more focused on making the player afraid. But I see what you mean.
Yeah, it went harder into the horror vibes, which is very much the wrong direction.
In my opinion, yeah. And yours. I don't know. It's like, in my opinion, this thing you said.
It also just came out at a weird, awkward time for tech.
Yeah, the graphics were really good, and then a year later, graphics got, like, way better.
Also, the lighting was, if memory serves, like, weirdly complicated and kind of caused some chug.
I'm sure.
I like the way the wiki lists it. The Doom Slayer is a protagonist and playable character of Doom, Doom 2 Hell on Earth, Final Doom, Doom 64, Doom 2016, Quake Champions, Quake 3 Arena, and Doom Eternal.
Wow, even Quake 3, not a distinctly not a Doom game, gets mentioned over Doom 3 in that article.
Yo.
Quake Champions, he's playable in that game because it's kind of like, it's almost like a Smash Brothers type roster for id characters in a way. But I mean, fucking Jesus, Quake 3 was just a canon Quake game.
Quake 3 Arena specifically.
I think we're on annoyance number 5 now. Are we there yet? Hold on. Yes, we are. This is the worst secret in the game. There's this big pit. It's not this guy. He's fine.
I'm terrible.
This guy was the biggest douche. This big pit right here. There's like a wall you have to punch as you're falling down. I'm gonna get this later. It literally took me like 20 minutes to get this secret. It sucks. It doesn't help that the fast travel location is still like a good 15-second walk from that secret, so you just have to keep wasting a ton of time when you want to retry.
Just a completely different area code.
This is a weirdly short fight here. Just a little filler, I guess. Feels like we haven't fought anything in a while.
There's kind of a tiny corridor.
With 2 whiplashes. Uncool.
Did he try to bite you?
It looked like it.
Rawr.
I just swooshed out of the way.
I'm a shark. So Doom Guy's not at all afraid of demons. Do you think he's afraid of any animals? Not even the common animal fears, like sharks or bears or anything. Giraffes.
You know what? I'm gonna make myself feel better and say he's afraid of crabs. But even then, I mean, that's a more common fear than giraffes, I'd say. They're just so long.
Giraffes are probably more likely to kill you, frankly.
Well, yeah, crabs are still teeny. Reminds me of a Pro ZD Vine where there's a guy who's just afraid of things that come in large numbers, so he's just like shuddering pouring cereal. And he's like, just why does there have to be so many of them?
Just buy granola bars. They only come in packs of 6.
But they're made of many tiny granoloids.
See, this is why you just make eggs.
Yeah. There's only one egg. Ever.
But if you scramble, it's like they multiply.
History of the... Oh.
Suddenly we've entered the Matrix.
Yeah, this place rules. You know what else rules? The menu. No. Here we go.
Ka-chunk.
Yup. At last, it's complete!
Ba, 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 da, ba.
Weapon first before we leave.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Let's test it on the core of the planet.
The Crucible. The game knows you want to try it out, so it gives you a room full of charges to just slaughter things with. It's a one-hit kill on everything, except I'll give you one guess.
Cacodemons.
Tyrants.
Both wrong, if you could believe it. Yeah, it doesn't work on Marauders, because, you know, why would it? But yes, it can hold up to 3 charges, it can one-shot anything, including an Archvile, very good. And it's essentially, it is a very rare thing to find ammo for, so definitely don't waste it unless you're in this room, where you get a million of them. But definitely, if you have a big enemy that you're kind of just tired of dealing with, yeah, bust out the Crucible, chop them in half, and move on.
Yeah, fuck Archviles.
So it doesn't work on Marauders?
Nope.
They are the one enemy that isn't a demon, so...
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's actually a good storyline reason. Like, you can't cut through their shield.
I thought it was just proud of their parry stuff.
Yeah!
I want to make sure to enter the next level with 3 charges, so... Ah, come on, man! Still a few left. There we go. Alright. I think I left like 4 items. 3 items. So now we gotta go find those. Where are we starting, Jacob? Here. Back at the stupid original Archvile room. With all of its stupid secrets.
God, these videos are so long. It feels like it was so long ago.
I know. This level is quite chonkin'. Here's the map. Very useful now. But it also doesn't count towards your completion, so you don't have to get it.
But you want it.
And I still had trouble finding the secrets in that room, so I'm just going to move on to this one. This is literally like, it had to have been like my 20th attempt right here. Here's what you got to do. Line it up perfectly. Right here. And of course you find the pain elemental inside. Perfect.
It's where I belong.
Oops, I cut out the atrium part. Let me splice that in here real quick. Look at that. You have to punch a statue with a crack on it, and it's really hard to see.
Do you punch the statue in the crack?
Yeah, punch its butt.
The crack is on its thigh, so close enough. Sorry, I work 50 hours a week. I edit these as quickly as I can. That's that, though. That's Taras Nabad. I struggle to call it a low point, because it's still kind of cool, but it's got a lot of problems that I don't love this place. I don't really look forward to playing it.
It's rough around the edges.
Yeah. The secret encounters are hard, which are fun. Alright, so what we just went through is another portal back to hell. Next time is actually going to be a double feature. We're doing 2 levels in the next video. We're going to the city of Necroval, which is where we will find the Soul Factory, where human souls are turned into Argent Energy officially. And it's 2 parts that take place in the same area, and both of them combined are about the length of this video, but maybe 5 minutes longer. So I decided to just splice them together and put them in, make them one video.